recording a Sephora VIB sale video. Yay! Maybe not yay. I know a lot of people are not purchasing things right now. Sorry, I've just had a rough morning. Oh, it's one of those mornings where you take care of everybody else before you take care of yourself. So I'm kind of... My kids woke up at 5 in the morning today. Why? It's my day off and they wake up at freaking 5 in the morning. Anyways, I'm going to be doing a Sephora VIB sale video. I'm going to be talking about some products that I want, but I don't need, obviously, because we don't need anything right now. We don't need things that are not essential. But I want to purchase some makeup because it just kind of helps me go through all this craziness. But anyways, as I was saying, I'm going to go ahead and talk about some products that I want from the Sephora VIB sale. And I'm going to be telling you why I want them and if I need them or not. I am a Rouge member. I don't know if that's something to be proud of, but it's something that kind of gives me an advantage because the Sephora VIB spring sale event starts on the 17th, which I'm actually filming on the 15th, so in 2 days it starts. From the 17th to the 1st of May for Rouge. For VIB, you get 15% off from the 21st to the 29th of this month, and then the Insider 10% off from the 23rd to the 27th. So Rouge members get a little bit more of a time frame to shop. VIB somewhere in the middle, you get like 8 days, and then Insider gets like 4 to 5 days. So like I said, I'm going to talk about the products. The first product I'm actually going to talk about is a product that I've been eyeing for a while. I'm just hesitant to purchase it because I feel like I have one highlighter that's similar to it. It's the Milk Highlighter. I'll be putting pictures of everything up here. It's the Milk Highlighter, Flex Highlighter in Lit. It's a champagne color. It says a silky pearl and gemstone packed pressed highlighter that glides on smooth without creasing or caking for a next level glow. I have texture on my skin. That's just my skin. I have texture. Who doesn't have texture on their skin? But I have texture on my skin. It says it's a smoothing highlighter. I kind of want it. But I have the Amazing highlighter from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's this. It's a really nice champagne also. And I feel like it's something that would be similar to it. That's why I'm kind of not wanting to purchase it. But it's in the back of my mind. It retails for $28. I don't know if I said that. But I don't know. We'll see. Number 2 is the Milk Makeup Stick Foundation. The Milk Makeup Stick Foundation retails for $36. I want to get the shade Light. I actually have a mini of this. I have a mini Light Milk Makeup Foundation Flex Stick Foundation. You can see how much I've used up. It probably was like around here. And I've used that almost halfway of it up. I don't know, probably like a fourth of it. I've used it like 4 or 5 times. And the only thing that I'm hesitating on purchasing a full size is because after using it a couple times, I don't know if you can see, I have some spots. It kind of broke me out, and I can't hold myself when I have breakouts, so whatever. So now I have dark spots. I've been using my moisturizer from Monochromatic that's been helping, and also the toner from Monochromatic, the dark spot toner. If it wasn't for those products, I don't know where I would be, but I really want to try the foundation, but I'm going to try out the sample a couple more times and see if it's worth it for if it is breaking my skin out. It could be something else that I'm also trying, but I'm not sure. So we'll see. It's something I want, but we'll see. Next is a Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand. It retails for $38. I want it because I have a lot of her products, which I love. I find it to be really nice and cool toned, like medium toned, like not too warm, not too cool, kind of like in between. I was recently just on, who was it that just recently used it in a video and I loved how it looked on her? Oh, Jessica Braun. It's Jessica Braun from, she has her own channel. She's a YouTuber as well. I saw her use it and I kind of want it. So, I'm not sure. I would get the shade Light, or Fair Medium. I would get the shade Fair Medium. It just seems like it's really easy to blend with for $38. I mean, I have my Baked Bronzer and my Jordana bronzer. It is a satin finish. I don't know. It's something on the back of my head. I added it to my loves list. So we'll see. Next is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Finish Foundation. Retails for $44. I probably would get the shade... I don't even know what shade I would get. I have the medium powder in 2, which I really love from Charlotte Tilbury. So maybe like a medium, light medium shade. Usually that's where I am. I'm either light, medium. So I want to purchase that. I'm not 100% sure. It retails for $44. The reason I want to purchase it is because I'm looking for an alternative for my Huda Beauty. I love my Huda Beauty one, but I can't stand the smell. It's really strong and it gives me a headache. So I want, oh, why did I smell that? So I want to purchase a Charlotte Tilbury because it is more of a matte finish, which I love because I have an oilier T-zone. I have combination skin. My T-zone's a little bit oilier. My outer is like a little bit more combination. So I might purchase it. We'll see. Next is the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize Cream Shadow and Marie Antoinette. You'll see that a lot of these products are high-end because I would not purchase regular, kind of not regular, but like more normal sized, or not normal sized. I mean, things are expensive, don't get me wrong. The makeup is getting at that point where it's like, really, like, do I really have to pay that much for makeup? Because it used to be even drugstore now. It's like hiking the prices up. But anyways, neither here nor there. I want the shade Marie Antoinette from the Eyes to Mesmerize Cream Shadow. It retails for $32 for a single shadow. Now, I have the Maybelline Color Tattoo and High Roller. I know that Jessica Brown compared it. This is what it looks like in the pot. And it is very similar to that shade. I did swatch it in the store. It is very similar. The only reason I really want it is because of the finish. I feel like this one kind of dries down, or not even dries down, but like I feel like when I blend it out, I don't know if you can see it there. It's really pretty, but I feel like when you blend out the this one, it kind of goes away. I don't know if it's because I just overblend it. I'm not sure, but I really like when she puts that one on her eyes and it just stays. Like, I love how it looks and I kind of want it. It's described as an antique oyster gold, and like I said, I feel like it is similar to this. It looks really similar in the picture. I'll go ahead and put a picture up here of this one that I'm talking about. So I don't know, I might not purchase it. It's just in the back of my mind. I have a list here that I am looking over. Next after that would be the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder for the eyes. That one retails for $28. It looks a little stark white, but I've kind of been wanting to look for a powder for under my eyes specifically. I've been getting a lot of milia in my eyes, which is like the white spots. I don't know if you can even see that. Let me get a little closer. I've been getting a lot of milia, which I was told because of a lot of, like, maybe I'm using too much oil on my skin, and I know that it can sometimes trigger that, because I do sometimes get it. I know a YouTuber, Robbie D. Christie, also gets it on her lips. I kind of sometimes get it on my lips as well, but it's not as bad. Like, it's not as bad as hers. I know she has a problem with that too, but I've been getting a lot under my eyes, and I know it's because I've been using a cream that I stopped using under my eyes, so maybe it's something that I want to look into. I did use the Charlotte Tilbury powder that came in this palette here for my under eyes today. This powder here. It used it under my eyes, and I feel like I did a pretty good job with the Born This Way concealer. The other day I used the Marc Jacobs with the Phoenix Can't Stop Won't Stop, and I couldn't. I had taken everything off because it looked nasty, but I really want to try that powder, so we will see. Next is the Pat McGrath Sublime Concealer in L5. It retails for $32. I'm not sure if I would be between L5 and L7, so I'm not sure. I want it because I know a lot of people have been loving it, and they say that it gives you kind of like a plumping effect on the eyes, but I have my Milani one that I love, and it does the same thing, gives you a plumping effect, so I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I'm in between the shade light 5 and L7. L5 is considered a light with neutral undertones, and then L7, which I know I saw Michelle Wong, I'm actually watching it right now, I know she has the light medium with peach undertones, which I do like to use peachy undertones sometimes, not all the time. I haven't been really reaching for it because I use my Becca under eye corrector, which is that same like pinky peach tone under my eyes, and I love it, and I guess I'm considering between L5 and L7. I probably will go for the more neutral one because it's a little bit later, I feel. I mean, they're not that far off. I saw her video comparing a couple shades and they're not that far off. So we will see. I have that on my list. I added it to my cart, so I probably will end up purchasing that. I'm not gonna lie. Next would be the blurring powder. Same with the Pomegranate Sublime blurring powder. That powder as well looks very they have a medium and a light, medium, and I think it's like a deep. I'm not sure. So as I was saying, I want to try the Pat McGrath Labs Sublime Fetish Perfecting Blurring Under Eye Setting Powder. I'll put a picture up here. I kind of am looking at the shade medium. They have light and medium, but light looks like it's a white powder, and then medium looks like a more like neutral skin tone powder. It's a brilliantly blendable, ultra weightless under eye finish powder that brightens and blurs for luminous, soft focus finish. I know I saw Michelle Wong do a comparison of both of the powders, which they look really nice on her, both of them actually. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure if it's something that I really want, but it is on the back of my list, along with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I honestly would rather buy, I don't know, I want to try them both. $28 and $30. It's only $2 less. The Laura Mercier is $2 less than the Pat McGrath. We'll see. So those are on my list. Next is the Artist Couture Supreme Eyeshadow Palette. That one retails for $40. I saw Kathleen Lights do a beautiful look just recently with that palette, and I loved it. I love how it looked. So I'm not sure. For $40, for all neutrals, I love my NARS Skin Deep, which I know is no longer available, and I feel like that would be a really good dupe. Not a dupe, but really similar tones to the, maybe not, because these are a little bit warmer, like more terracotta. See, I don't know, there's all these different pictures online. Oh, they look so similar. See, yeah, I feel like it's too similar to my Skin Deep from NARS. And I love this palette so much. Like, I think if I lost all my palettes and I couldn't get this one, I would be so bummed. I don't know. I just want to try the formula so bad. But we'll see. We'll see. So, that's also on my cart. And then I have the Makeup Forever Skin Blurring Powder Foundation. It's $38. Retails for $38. I'll put a picture here. I know a lot of people were raving about it when it first came out. It just kind of has died down. I haven't seen anybody talk about it since then. So I'm kind of iffy on that product because, like I said, I saw a lot of people talking about it when it came out. But since then, nobody has really gone back and talked about it. So I'm just not sure if it was just because of the hype that they were talking about it and maybe they don't like it anymore. So I don't know. We'll see. That's also on my list. And then last but not least is the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. Retails for $129. I do have two of her palettes that are $129. I have the Natasha Denona Gold palette and I have the Biba palette, which has the more neutral tones, and the gold one also has like some kind of bluey coppery tones and more golds. I love them. I love her formula. I just really want the Metropolis palette because I know it is very versatile. It has a lot of looks. I think if I had that palette and I lost everything, I would just go back and purchase that palette. So I really am going to get that one, I think, when the Sephora VIB sale comes up. Another product that I want to talk about, it's on my list. Where is it? And it's the last product I'm going to talk about today, is the new Kosas bronzer. I'm not going to lie. I purchased it yesterday. Not from the VIB sale, like a dumbass. But I purchased it. It retails for $34 for a bronzer. $34. I got the shade medium. It's a golden bronze. Because the shade light soft bronze, I felt it was too light for my skin tone. So I got the shade medium. It is coming to me. It says it's a clean moisturizing bronzer baked with shea butter that's an effortless one-step sculpt, highlight, and color for your whole face. It has 2.6K loves already, but it has no ratings. I did see my ESL. I did see a couple of reviews. So you guys will have to see my review when it comes to me, but we'll see. I already have it. I bought it. So that was also something I was interested in. So I just kind of bit the bullet and bought it. So yeah, that is all for my VIB sale recommendations, or what I want. It's not even recommendations, it's what I want. VIB sale, what I want. So that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you didn't take my sassiness too literally, because I've been having one of those days. So yeah, we'll see you guys in my next video. I hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and make sure you hit that like button, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!